You know, conspiracy theories aren't just stories that people follow anymore. For many, they become a worldview, a lens that shapes everything that they see. And over time, that kind of thinking does something not just in your mind, but also in your heart. You stop evaluating claims and you start assuming deception. You stop weighing evidence and you start looking for the twist. You stop thinking critically and you begin to think cynically. And cynicism might feel like wisdom, but it's really not. Cynicism wears the costume of discernment. It sounds smart, it feels sharp, it gives you the sense that you're awake while everyone else is asleep or blind. Cynicism is fear dressed up as insight. And that kind of thinking isn't neutral. It doesn't just sit in your mind as a set of random ideas. It forms your epistemology, your understanding of how you know what is true. It shapes your very instincts. It molds the way that you interpret everything. It shapes you into someone who trusts whispers over wisdom, anonymous sources over tested truth, and hidden theories over revealed scripture. The Bible actually warns about this very drift in 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 4. Paul says not to devote yourselves to myths and endless genealogies. Why? Because they promote speculation rather than godly stewardship from faith. Paul isn't saying that we shouldn't ignore reality or refuse to think deeply. He's saying that certain patterns of thought do not produce spiritual growth. They just don't build us. They don't anchor us. They don't lead to clarity. Instead, they promote confusion, speculation, distraction, right? Exactly the kinds of fruits that we see rise in conspiratorial thinking today. But I want to make something very clear. Being a Christian does not mean pretending that the world is safe. It does not mean that we get to ignore corruption. It doesn't mean that we get to be naive about human evil. The Christian worldview does not sanitize reality. But the difference is this: the Christian worldview does not trap you in the mindset where everything has become a scheme. It does not require you to interpret every event as a hidden plot. It does not train you to assume deception as your starting point. And it does not tell you that truth is always concealed. The Christian worldview is not built on speculation. It is built on revelation. Conspiracy theories promise truth, but lead you wandering in circles, ever searching, yet never arriving. But Christ brings you into the light, and there you will find rest. Go to Jesus, not to withdraw from reality, but to finally behold the reality truthfully in the revealing glory of Christ.